Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alan Clarke, UK and Ireland Channel Manager with Suse. Thanks in advance to listening to my inane dribble this afternoon. I just want to give you a little bit of an overview of where Suse sits in the IT world. We are a leading provider of enterprise class Linux operating system solutions. Second largest enterprise class Linux distribution globally. You can see there about at our spread of customers, our employees, our levels of experience going back over 20 years. Suse was originally a German company established in the early 90s. A growing and ever-changing partner ecosystem and an award-winning service. That's all the usual sort of flannel to position us. But I'm going to talk to you a bit more about where Suse leads, because I think this is important. Any of you who know our biggest competitor, and of course the leading Suse Linux distribution is Red Hat, and we want to talk a little bit about where we lead. As you can see up there, from a mainframe perspective, we've kind of got the lion's share there. It's an 80% share of all Linux running on mainframe. This is just due to our historic relationship with, predominantly of course, with IBM. Perhaps more interestingly for partners here is SAP projects are driving an awful lot, or SAP application changes driving an awful lot of SAP projects at the moment, whether it's re-platforming or optimizing the applications. You may know that if you're involved with any customers who are running SAP applications, recently SAP have announced that the vast majority of their major applications will only be optimized fully on the HANA platform, which is their new appliance. So they're driving all their customers to re-platform on the HANA appliance rather than perhaps an x86 environment. And this of course means that they will have to run Linux as an OS, because HANA only runs on a Linux OS. Up until recently, it only ran on Suse, and as a result, we've got 70% of the share there. Well, probably in excess of that now, globally in terms of applications running on Linux to running on Suse. From a verticals perspective, we're very strong in aerospace and defence, automotive. An awful lot of car manufacturers who run Suse Linux as the OS in their plants. We run on things like National Air Traffic Control Systems, the baggage system at Heathrow, Terminal 5, but don't hold me to that. If you lose any of your baggage, it's not Suse's fault. We have a retail offering, which is unique in the Linux space. People like Debenhams, Matalan, the Arcadia Group, John Lewis, we're running in all of their tills. And that's a solution space that's enjoying some growth now. And of course, high performance computing. Certified applications, we've got a space on our website. It's constantly updated. You can go there and see whatever application you're running and see if it's supported by Suse Linux, of which there are over 10,000. So it's pretty expansive there. I just want to talk briefly about where Suse fits. And sorry, this slide's a bit of a migraine on a slide, I appreciate. But just want to demonstrate here less about our products, because I don't want to talk to you about product. I just want to overview the products. Obviously, we're enterprise class Linux. We're supporting physical to virtual deployments. We've obviously got build services. We've got a management platform that can support mixed Linux environments. So if a customer's got Red Hat and Suse, this one single management console can support both. We obviously have a cloud offering. Recently just announced a storage offering, which is Ceph-based. Both cloud and OpenStack are all, cloud and our storage solution are all OpenStack compliant. We're an early adopter of OpenStack. One of our employees in Canada is the chairman of the OpenStack Foundation. Oddly enough, his name is Alan Clarke. I'll leave it to you to guess how many emails we get of each other's on a daily basis. But this slide demonstrates really the alliances we have from a global perspective in the Linux space. platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and public cloud, obviously there with those vendors, alliances there with those organisations, those vendors. From a hardware perspective, as you can see there, the logos we have there and historic relationships with these hardware vendors. And of course, from a big data perspective, we've got plugins to many of the leading vendors in the Hadoop space. And of course, I've already mentioned SAP HANA. Up until very recently, we had active partnerships going with Microsoft and VMware on specific schemes. And of course, I've mentioned our alliance with SAP, a 15-year history there that's ever grown. We actually share Linux's, the resources in the Linux lab over in Waldorf in Germany. So a very, very strong relationship with SAP. We have a version of our OS that is optimized for SAP applications. And I've mentioned this is a very big growth area at the moment. But really, I want to talk, bearing in mind that you are channel partners, I want to really talk about product and about what's in it for you as a channel partner or a potential channel partner for Suse. We are a channel-only business, so everything that we sell goes through our channel partners, and we're very dedicated to that. It's a simple model. It's the partner through CMS to Suse. We have 3 tiers of partners: silver, gold, and platinum. Gold and platinum are managed by myself and my colleague Jeff, and silver partners, the perhaps smaller partners, are managed by CMS, for instance. But we do talk to all 3 levels of partners on a daily basis. So what would we ask of you as a managed partner? Relatively simple. Just technically certified staff, a sales certified staff, an agreed annual revenue target, which will be modelled specifically against your business, and an agreed business plan. And once we have those initials in place, the relationship can start, and we can actively support you. What's in it for you? I think the key things to demonstrate here are the upfront margin, of course, from buying the subscriptions. We're a subscription-based business. You buy subscriptions from CMS. You will get, if you're a gold or a platinum partner, a deal registration opportunity. So if a deal you come across, an opportunity you come across, you wish to register, only one partner can register that. You'll get a rebate at the back end, 10 or 20%, depending on whether it's new logo to us or not. Volume incentive rebate. If you're a gold or platinum partner, you achieve your revenue targets, the thresholds we have on a half-yearly basis, you will receive a volume incentive rebate for that level of business. So the rewards are there for you. I've covered a lot of this already as to what you get for being a Suse managed partner. You get the commercial benefits I've just mentioned. You get access to our pre-sales staff, technical enablement, some of it free, some of it discounted as a partner if you want to go for full CLP qualifications, and account management. So you would get me or Jeff as your day-to-day account manager. This, of course, coupled with your management through David at CMS. What does this cost you? Nothing. We just want to make it as easy as possible for you to partner with us if our offerings fit with your portfolio, your company's messaging. We're not looking, if you already have an existing Linux revenue stream, we're not looking for you to cannibalise that. We're looking for you to add to that and grow it with us. And we'd welcome the opportunity to do so. So please come and have a chat with us if you're already booked in or not. And we'd be delighted to talk to you. Thanks very much.